Hopefully you can hear me fine. So I just kind of decided to practice this out and try my first day stream. Uh, I'm just gonna do something chill. Like this won't be the most exciting stream. I mean, you'll get to see some of the progress I made at least. I made a lot of little progress all over the place whenever I streamed last, but yeah, I'll kind of show you what's been going on out here. You can see there's a lot of stuff going on now. I kind of want to put down like something like on the sides over here, between the boxes and the sandbags. That way they have something to like hide behind or like walk on top of or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so basically I'm just gonna be updating these textures in this room. As you can see, they are very unfinished. What's up, Artistic Spartan? But like, so basically, whenever I ported this map into Halo 4 from Halo Infinite, like each object has a bunch of UVs, and it only uses like one of the textures on one of the UVs, or like that's all it pulls. So like, I had to basically like, I'm just using like textures I like made or grabbed from a right here. The way this wall looks, it's pretty smooth. What I might do is make this bottom part like a little more detailed, so it looks like a transition that's not so like perfect. You know what I mean? Um, but then there's some areas that even when it's like the UVs are fine, like the way like the shading and stuff hits is kind of bad. So there's a chance I might actually just do these walls from scratch, because that's what I did out here. Like if you look at this one, it looks like crap. I need to redo that one. But if you look at this one, look how smooth it looks. There's a couple weird shading spots, but like basically what I will probably do is just replace like all these walls with bad shading with new ones. And the reason why they're doing that is because Halo Infinite, even for a flat wall, the UVs were insane because they have like all this stuff going on since they have 3 UV maps. And it can't just be like a flat plane. It's like a box that has like edges. You can kind of see it somewhere. Let me see if I can find a spot. Um, yeah, you can see it like right here. You see how like kind of like shades into that corner? It's like, and it's not just like a flat uh surface. It's like the UVs and everything. Like basically like the poly is like way too high, and it's like very unnecessary just for what I'm doing. And I might optimize it and recreate a lot of the flat walls from scratch. Is what I'm trying to say. But let's see. Will you be baking textures today? Uh, Maybe. What I might do is replace some of these boxes with like some Halo Infinite boxes, and then I would if I do that, or either bake or just make textures. But what I will also do is fix up a lot of stuff in Blender. Like I can fix up like this pole, for example. The UVs are all messed up. See how they're just stretched right here? So I might go on this pole and just like flatten everything out. Luckily, a lot of stuff's just flat. So to fix the UVs, all you got to do is basically like unwrap them again, and it just looks fine. So luckily, a lot of this will be easy. And I've been doing that already. I've done it to the wall, and like this used to be a lot weirder looking. I mean, there's just like random stuff like the ground. The ground was like the UVs were all over the place. I don't know why, but I had to just redo that. I mean, it's so easy to redo flat surfaces for UVs, so that's kind of what I've been doing. Just trying to make everything look as good as possible. I need to make a separate material for this glass and then give it a cube map for. But yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of like messing around and fixing stuff up. Maybe if you want to, I don't know, if you need to kind of see how I go upon this process and stuff like that or whatever, then this interesting stuff like vehicle tags and like maps for multiplayer type thing. I don't know if I will ever make a multiplayer map for this game, but I kind of want to make a couple like, out of just uh, like Megascan type assets and Halo Infinite assets, just to see what I could come up with. since I'm getting like way better and way faster at this kind of thing, like I have all these new ideas, but I'm not gonna do anything until I finish the campaign and finish this armory and weapon drill area. Those are my top priorities. That way I can release something. I'll release the weapon drill to test everything out first before I release the full mod, and then yeah. Right now the AI is disabled, so if you were to enable it, and they start attacking you. Oh wait.
Eyes on Alpha Bravo. Contact ahead.
Maybe it was already on, I'm not sure. Reapply pathfinding. And then they all start walking around. But yeah, I'll probably have some like some switches out here to like spawn in different types of AI, like human, covenant, forerunner, and then I might do something to make it more fun. I don't know. Not really sure yet. Maybe come up with like, I want to make a script so that I could kind of like fly in, like so it's like an intro, like it kind of flies in from over here, like from the ship, and like kind of zooms into my Spartan, and then in here I'll have a whole bunch of boxes, whole bunch of like weapon crates, a whole bunch of storage type objects in here. The ceiling in this room is so damn detailed. There's like so much going on. There's a couple textures up there I need to like add. There's like a couple blank ones. But as you can see, like, I got like a lot of them working. Kind of cool to see the progress though. Like I kind of want to like fix up some of these textures, but so it looks like a little less flat on the white parts. Let's see, convenient coincidence, I'm trying to figure out how to bake at the moment, having a lot of trouble though. So like baking's weird because like I used to try to just bake with cycles and blender, and then I realized like it works, but like a lot of times it doesn't unless you like set up your nodes correctly or something weird or like a certain way. But then if you use like something like Easy Bake, like there's like tools you can use to like bake it, and then you have options for like PBR and stuff, and I'm pretty sure it looks better when you choose those options if you're using a PBR shader. At least I noticed it did. I didn't even realize they were different. Like when you bake standard versus PBR. But yeah, just kind of like trying to figure out if I've seen everything. So like in Blender over here, let me bring open Blender. So it's really basic. What I used to do is kind of build all my textures in here, and then after that I would like import it. But if you notice, like some of my textures are just like the old default crappy looking ones, and the reason why is because I have to use like Blender 4.2 and an old version of Foundry just to like import the textures for some reason, and then 4.3 usually works with everything else better and fine. And then I'm hoping once Crisp updates Foundry, I guess, and then on the newest version of Blender, which I do also have, then I'll just use that, and then just only that once everything works on there, I guess. But at the moment, I'm kind of like having to just switch between versions to do what I can. There's also a lot of crashing I've been getting a lot in Blender lately, which is kind of annoying, but I've been saving like non-stop. But that's why these textures are like this. I've just been building most of them either in game, or I've just been reusing a lot of them. Like if I'm like, oh, that texture will look good as this. I've been reusing a lot of the textures and optimizing that way, because I did get this really annoying glitch. So like when you use too many materials on a map, or at least this is what was happening, like I would walk around and then I would like look over like at the wall or like at my guns, and at certain angles the Q map or the reflection on the Q map would become like maximized or something, and it would make everything look super like glossy and like reflective, and it was like a weird bug. And then I realized it's because I had like way too many materials. Like I really had way too much. Like I was reusing a lot of the same things too, which on different materials, which didn't really make sense. It was just easier to import it that way. But yeah. You said like an easy bake oven. Yeah, that's pretty much what simple bake is. I mean, it's so straightforward. You can bake everything at once as well, and outputs it to a folder. If I do that though, I'll show you what I mean real quick, or I can just kind of show you what I have right now. It's just this right here. Need to update it, but it's like so much easier because you can just go like click all the ones you need, click the output folder, and if there's anything wrong with your objects, like if it's named something weird, it might not work, but like usually anything that stops it from working is kind of easy to fix. I've only had like one thing I couldn't bake textures on so far, which I was probably just not doing something right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to use the PBR and my textures look awful. And then there's the other thing, like you gotta, if you set up your PBR textures in Blender, you gotta like make sure you click like non-color, and if you don't, then even on Foundry, you gotta make sure you import with the right settings, and you want to make sure like the green channel is flipped on your normals, and like ORM maps they either go in as material tags or blend maps. Either honestly look fine. Like I guess that just imports them based on their channels or something. Like originally I used the blend maps, even though that's like what you use for like the ground, so that you have like dirt in different areas. You know what I mean? For some reason, control maps and combo maps look really good as that. Under that too. But by default it just does material, which is probably fine. I just don't know. And when I say material, I'm just talking about like God, there's so many that I don't even know if I'm using stuff. But yeah, like so you got like let's see the ore map. So by default it's like a material map, but if you I'm just kind of giving you some heads up like that. And then normal maps, it's like usually they come in as normal maps. This looks kind of fucked up right here. There's a lot of stuff I haven't like refined and made sure they're on the right settings that I've imported. Most stuff is though. A lot of stuff I can instantly tell if it's like fucked up. Just do default, and I'm gonna see if my stream is lagging. Hold on, make sure I have a good bit rate. I'm trying to lower my settings, see if it doesn't lag as much. I'm gonna change it again. All right, hopefully it doesn't lag. I'm about to move tomorrow. Hopefully my internet's better there. If it's not, then I'll just have to keep messing with the bit rates. I keep like going in between different like resolutions, and I have to go between like 10,000 and like 15,000. Sometimes when I keep it like a little higher up, it just can't keep up. I guess my connection isn't strong enough. So hopefully that doesn't keep happening. It looks like it's fine. I'm watching on my phone. Usually I can see it lag too on my phone. Sometimes it's just because it's on my phone, but you know how that goes. But all right. The only thing that sucks about re-importing this map is like killing the freaking lighting every time. Cause like I wish I could just like you can update shaders and textures while but like at the same time, like if you want to like add new ones and stuff, gotta like relight it and stuff, or just re-import the whole map. I think everything's in here. Even these white ones are something I just need to add. I think the texture's there though. Just trying to look to see what I should do. I need to add some light blockers, basically some like little planes behind this wall so that doesn't like bleed light through it like this. So that's what that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna start doing stuff in Blender. Yo, it's Sophie. Sophie's up 24/7 all days of the week. Yeah, I'm gonna probably stream early. I'll probably just stream at random times, honestly. I don't know. Whenever it seems like a good time to stream. Alright. I think I saw a light blocker over here. I'm just gonna copy this. I thought I just copied it. Duplicate. That's what I need. It's 6 p.m. here. Isn't that like, what time do you usually wake up? Like 6 p.m.? I'm just kidding. I used to wake up at 6 p.m. That's why I say that. Before I got off this damn night shift. I've been ripping Doom Dark Ages assets and I had to stop. It was over 500 gigabytes. What the fuck? Jesus, that's like more than the game somehow. Ridiculous. They must really compress their stuff in there. I'm just kidding. Alright. What I'll do is I'll just put this and disappear this wall. Nine a.m. You wake up at 9 a.m. Damn, you're just up all the time, aren't you? I swear you're up at like the most random times for where you live. I guess it's probably not actually as random as I'm thinking. Well. Sophie all day and Sophie all night. That's what you say, right? Alright, so now that light will be blocked, I hope. I'll make sure it extends all the way over there. Yeah, let's go a little further. Just a little bit further. Just a wee bit. All right. You need glasses, got an eye test, and I'm basically blind in my right eye. Yeah, I think I'm like almost. Oh, wait, how'd that get like that? I think I'm like almost legally blind in both my eyes. I don't know. I have like astigmatisms. I can't like. I'm like nearsighted, but my nearsighted vision is so bad I can't even read a book like when it's in front of my face. So it's kind of like I don't really know what the. It's like I could see to get like by because like I don't know. It's like I can tell what's kind of going on, but I can't like I couldn't like drive or something without my glasses. There we go. What the fuck is that? Oh. That thing? God, why is it in there? Wasn't there one of these things over there? I don't know, man. Oh well, that should be fine. No one will see that. Astigmatism in my eyes. Yeah, that's what I got. It's like I can't focus on shit. What? Alright. I think there's another light hole I need to fill. Let's see. I'm putting a door right here. That's why it looks so like dark and weird in here, blocking this area off, and you'll just be able to kind of see it through the glass. But I do need to put like a wall behind these. It looks like. Oh, oh, O'Reilly. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm a little tired from waking up so fucking early. I'm still getting used to this new schedule. It's like, oh, I have a normal day time hours. It's weird. It's like I'm a real human now. I hate blender controls so much. A little sideways, but whatever. I think it'll be fine. I'll just. What the fuck? Zophie puts the ass in his stigmatism, is that right? Is that the word on the street? Because that's the word I'm hearing. What the fuck is that? So, whatever. Hopefully, at least it's not lagging anymore, right? Alright. Might need to add one over there. I want to add one over there too, actually. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm like, man, I know I'm tired, but like, I'm trying to wake up. Um, but I forgot to put music on. It's totally necessary. Tight. We got the good vibe music. Obligatory soundtrack. No, it lagged. Man, I hope I have a better signal in my next place. Like the worst thing about streaming is when you realize your signal sucks. uh, some of these objects, like, are so far into the wall. It makes me wonder if they're supposed to be, because shit gets super messed up when they get ported from Infinite. I don't like the way that looks. I want to put like some decal or something on there. I think like decals where all these like ugly little spots are would be nice actually. I wonder if it's supposed to have some. Hmm. What did I put on there? Why do I have the worst headache today? I was like almost not gonna stream because I was like, damn, dude. Like, what is going on? Kind of fun. See. Alright, let me go check something. use something in here. I wonder if it's already using this. I feel like it would be. Let's just see what that does. You need Blender 4.2 for simple bake? No, you can use, I guess, whatever blender. I use 4.3 right now, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll just work with anything. And if not, like, I mean, I'm sure the newer version would. There's always updates for it, even though it's a pretty simple program. I guess to keep up with the Blender updates. Bro, why am I so freaking? Where am I? No, drink. Where'd I put it? I'll be back. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, I guess I never talked about this, but you know, I've added back, like, they have like some ships flying around, and you can see the ones going up there kind of go a little too high. And there's those ships that fly out of the city. And then I got the Seagulls flying around, wherever the fuck those are. Where the fuck are the Seagulls? They're normally flying around. Damn it. Damn it, Seagulls, where are you? That's so strange. I'll have to make sure they're alive. That's so weird. Why aren't they flying? Hold on, let me see. Huh. Maybe it's just bugging out right now. I'm not sure why these aren't appearing right now. They usually do. Usually the like seagulls kind of fly out of this area. I don't know. Maybe I've been adding too much. Maybe they like overloaded. Hopefully not though. That would suck. But yeah, I've basically just been adding a lot of detail. I'll have to look into the seagulls though. It's not good. Wonder what's on this door. That's what this door is supposed to be. Oh, okay. Okay, I already got one. Looks like decal location size. Fuck, which one is that? Let's see. Add this decal, I guess. This is like the type of work that's just so annoying, and honestly, like, my workflow has become such a clusterfuck. Like, every time I get a good workflow, it kind of gets disrupted by the fact that, like, programs never fucking work right. Half the time I feel like it's me, but then I realize it's really just not working right. That's annoying. You know what? There it is. I don't think I'm using that at all. Yeah, I mean, I'm still in that kind of spot where I'll be doing something like this, not the smoothest and smartest way possible, and then I'll end up spending like way more time than I should be. So I feel you. And what sucks is like you get better at stuff, and you kind of get to a point where you don't do that on certain things, but then you end up doing it on other stuff that you're still learning, and then it's just like a never-ending cycle. Then I also feel like programs either break, change, or something, and then you have to keep changing, and it's like every time you get to a good spot, you're like, I mean, it's good to like always learn, but God, sometimes I'm like, sometimes I wish like certain things would just be easier or just work better. Oh my God. See, this is why like I stopped even importing. This is actually the exact reason why I stopped building my textures in Blender, so everything just looks good in Blender, and then it'll kind of translate over to the game and look basically just like it, which is perfect and awesome. But then like Blender just doesn't fucking work either. What's weird is like this has been working for creating textures this way, but for some reason it just recently started to like fuck up on like every other thing I build. Even if I change this to like, you know, what it would normally be, it just does not want to build certain things. Oh, there we go. This one worked, thank God. Okay. Save. The reason I open in that one, that's just so it can build that. It'll import that texture, and then I could edit it and do whatever later on. As long as it's in there with a basic setup, and then I can fix it up and make it look a little nicer. I'm basically just getting everything like in the ballpark. That's my like current kind of workflow, is kind of like just go over everything I can, get everything as close as I can, like as quickly as I can, and then I kind of go back to, trying to, do everything like nice. There's so many, even out here, like every time there's always something I'm like, oh my god, I need to fix that. Like, and then there's stuff like this, like that wasn't even there before. The shading, like doing that, I don't even know why it started doing that. I might need to adjust my sun position too, because I noticed it's a little bit like the actual sun's like right there, and then it should just end like right here. The light should be basically like where these boxes are. I don't know. I'll adjust the sun. Okay. Now what? Let's see if this wall. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just basically flying around and finding textures that are blank or unfinished. Figuring out what I can do with them. I wish Blender didn't load forever sometimes. It takes a while. Why is the building signage 1 a fucking... Oh. I'm gonna fix that. Just the material. That's what the normal's called. What the fuck? Hey, when I can't find something, it's just ugh. So annoying. Oh well, I'll just add that later. If I can't find it easily, like, luckily I've been able to find this type of shit pretty easily. All I have to do is basically like tell it to use the alpha, and then this one. Just did that. Let me make sure I'm using. UNSC trim screens. Trim already. Pretty sure this one's already using that, right? Yeah, that is right. right. So those should be there now. That should be there. There's a decal being seen through the wall right here. Can fix that real quick. Can I see anything? Man, what the fuck? Bro, okay, it's gone. Okay, so it's that last one. Alright, whatever, it's gone. Cool. No more weird decal on the wall. Alright. That looks okay. Could probably do. I think it's the shading mostly. I mean, the UVs are a little fucked up. I need to fix this door. It looks like it's wet. It's like black and wet. It's not look right at all. I hate the shading in some of these pipes. It'll be like perfect and then just go pitch black and then go back to normal. For some reason, these boxes are not right. Let me change that. That'll be alright. That'll be alright. Okay. I know what I can give this. Alright. add a light right here. Add some lights. Textures to that shit. Whew. Yeah, I'll try to be more like lively and entertaining in the future though, but today I'm just kind of like, alright, I'm just gonna kind of scream while I do this really fun stuff. Kind of curious, like, is that what it? I know that's not what it says it is, but like maybe I accidentally changed it. Green, yeah. I add red. Red's the right color. Yeah, the inside needs to be that, like, whatever this brown is. It's like, how to make a map if you're not trying to do it like a professional, just so you can get it done. It's like, it's like I wouldn't recommend doing this type of shit this way, but you know what? It gets the job done. just don't know what the difference is. Alright, cool. Got a light there. Already have lights up there. Not putting anything in there yet. Save that for later. Alright. Get this door. Actually, I'll just copy this door over. Give it some temporary shade. It'll do for now. I hate how like objects like this will have so much textures for no fucking reason. I'm just gonna hold off on this door. There's too much going on with that. Why though? Okay. Then we can fix some UVs, I guess. Oh my god. This stuff is just so fun. What's on the ceiling? What do we got up there? I don't know why these things are so tall. Can't see shit. Do I already have that? Tech Greeble. I'm trying to think. I need to make an ORM map. ORM map, ORM map. I gotta make an ORM map. Wait, I do have that? Wait, what the fuck? Trim tech Google. Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. That didn't look right. There we go. Good enough. That metal looks a little bit bright, but whatever. We'll see how that looks. Can't really bake right now, so I mean, there's nothing to bake off of, unfortunately. That's why I was saying I'll either make or bake. Because, like, I can't really bake anything. There's, you know, I mean, Ecker can import some stuff, but not a lot of stuff, unfortunately. At least from what I've seen. Or it's just hard to find a lot of stuff that's not a Forge object. Some stuff's a Forge object. I just, not really sure. The whole library. Let's see. Cool. Only if it worked in here. This is what happens when I try to make it in this. It just gives me an error, so go out to 4.2. Hopefully that's fine. Don't crash. Don't crash. You can do it. Yeah, you made a material. Good job, Blender and Foundry. You did it. You're the best. Man, I am... I don't know. Like in such a neutral mood today. God. I'm about to do a re-import. Lose all my beautiful lighting. It's depressing. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Cool. Cool. We can use those. Cargo bay floor. Here you are, cargo bay. Where's the fucking color? Where's the color? Where'd that fucking normal go? Or that color go? There it is. There it is. What are you doing over there? Environmental. Fucked up. But whatever. Whatever. That looks like it'll do for now. Now I gotta go make this texture. I didn't think I was gonna make another one. I'm gonna import it after I do this last texture. I love making maps. It's so fun. It's like botch porting maps, more like. Alright, should be good. It's a little green from compression. There's no bump on there either. What the fuck? I knew it looked weird. I'll have to fix that. It's not looking right at all. That ain't looking right at all. Oh well, that'll be alright. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. So open that tag. I'm just gonna open the one first. Oh well. Alright. Export with no lighting. See how ugly this map really looks. I want to know why those fucking seagulls are gone. I bet if I like open it in tag test, it won't be fucked up. Good try. Hopefully that'll look fine. One sec. Alright, let's fuck these Halo mods up. Oh god, the lighting. That needs some fixing. That didn't change at all. At least that looks good. Kind of. It's a little blurry, but whatever. Update that image. Why are the bottoms done? Yeah, those aren't the right ones. Wondering why this looks so bad. Cargo blue. Let's go look at this shit. Cargo bay door. What are you doing? Where are we at? You see metal cargo bay door. See metal cargo bay door floor. Yeah, there's no normal, is there? Knew it, but why? I swear I chose one. Why isn't there one? And why are these in... Oh, that's why. I hate how, like, it's in this folder, and then I import it and it goes in the base folder. Like, what the fuck? It's so cool. Alright, that should work. Why would the UV ever be that, like, exploded? Like, some of these UVs, like, I just don't even get. Like, I don't get why they're even that way in the first place. Alright, let's see. Update. Save. Why is that so ugly? So, it's like all condensed and stretched and shit. Oh, man. Gosh, Infinite Textures, why do you do this to me? That's not the right one. I tried to see if those were happened to be like something that would look good in there. Wonder which one to use it in. For real, for real. Well, shit. CE modding so shit. I don't know how long that message has been there. I just refreshed it. I just saw it when I refreshed it. Alright. Cool. I guess this will do for now. What other? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, look, there's somehow... How did I miss that little piece? Good God. I wonder why that's not shown. Oh, wait. I think I know. What was that? Oh, the birds are there. Thank God. Okay. Alright. Oh shit. I had to go see that for myself. As long as the birds are there, I'm good. I'm good. Why is this still open? What the fuck? How the fuck did the whole entire wall get lose its freaking vivid? Oh my god, dude. What? I knew I was a tripping. Oh, wow. Wait. What the fuck is... Oh! It's the blocker thing. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Change this to fucking black or something. Blue. Alright, cool. Now that shit's out of the way. Alright, so that looks good. What else? See if that's in there. Come on, I hate the controls. Decals. Unity decal size 1. There's no fucking material? Decal location signs 1. Okay, there we go. That's probably all it is. So. Yeah, thought so. That's how you make your game look like Marathon. I'm just kidding. All that shit on that door, good god. Ooh, ridiculous. Ridiculous. I need to fix these.
Need space.
What'd you say? Oh.
Easy, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can put some normal decals on here. I wonder what it looks like in the actual game. I could go compare and see if there's something I can already use. Good for now, can be like a placeholder if anything. Alright. Oh man. Doing some decent progress, I suppose. Hopefully the ceiling being raised up will make it look better. I feel like the ceiling is hot lower than it's supposed to. There's so many things that were wrong. That were just not in the right spot. Importing it to Blender and then to Halo 4. So a lot of stuff was like upside down or something random like that. And then some stuff there was like 3 different of the same objects in the same spot. Like, this map I ported just happened to be made like a Forge map. Look at this shit. It's just a whole bunch of blocks. They're just like individual blocks. It's ridiculous. Well, it's loading. Loading. The marathon stuff is insane, man. I really think this is it for Bungie. Sony is definitely taking over after it bombs. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. It's like, I mean, it's also like, the thing is like, I dug so deep into that shit, and it's not just like, okay, yeah, like there was some literal sheets that were copied and just literally used in the game, yeah, but like, it might have been derived from other types of art styles similar, but like the Wipeout or whatever art style. But like the thing is like this specific art style was like, it's like so spot on to this, like that, and like there's so much other art that wasn't a direct copy and paste, that wasn't, you know, used like that, but it was like almost like it's like they copied it but without like actually using the ass, you know what I mean? Like there's like a whole bunch of stuff that was copied straight up, like wasn't the original asset, but it's like they used even ideas from this person, and it's like, I don't know, it's just so weird. Like, and then Bungie these days, I mean, I don't know, some dev studios just give me the vibe that they're just lazy and incompetent, and they just can't do anything right. And like, I hate to say that, like I fucking want Bungie to be like amazing. I want them to be like the Bungie I grew up with, but like they're just not. I feel like companies like that are good eventually fall apart, and you know, after that, like it's just over. Like all those people that made that original company are like spread apart, you know, spread everywhere, and they're all old and this and that, you know. And I feel like it's just now you almost gotta wait for new companies to rise up and show, because they have to, like, they're new, so they gotta like work real hard to get their shit out there and be special and to not have a brand name and like a company that's just renowned, and you know, people are gonna play certain companies' games no matter what, just because they're like, you know, like Bungie. Even some people now, after all this shit, will play a Bungie game just because it's Bungie. I don't know, like, not everyone. I'm just saying, like, AAA studios need to be held up to higher standards and shit. Like, especially if they want to succeed. It's not like it's like gonna, like, my whole thing is, it's like, the shit they're doing, it's like, okay, well, it's not like it's gonna hurt you to do better. I mean, obviously, it costs money and this and that, but I don't know, like, Marathon, it's like, if you actually look at the quality of the game, it's like it looks like a game that could have been like actually put on the 360 if they wanted it to. Like, it looks optimized in that way, I guess, but it also looks like the art, it looks very simple, it's cel shaded. They changed it from graphic realism to graphic simplicity. That's not my like observation. That's like a quote from the, you know, the lead artist, like, or whatever, the director, whatever they call him. But like, that is what they did, and to me, what that means is we ran out of time. So instead of refining all our textures to look really great like they were in the, you know, in that cinematic trailer, you know, and instead of going for graphic realism, we're just gonna put the diffuse map on fucking cubes everywhere and call it a simplicity texture, like, or I mean, a graphic simple. Was it graphic simplicity? I think it was called. Um, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. You can get away with that. Like, it still generally looks the same, just way less detailed. But at the same time, like, to me, that just really looks like a lot of people will defend it, like, outright and be like, no, it's beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, like, but it could be better. Okay. Like, everyone loves the original, showcase of the art style a lot better than they did the game. And then, obviously it's stuff like the outside needs to be refined and polished. But people don't get whenever I, like, say shit like, no, like, the shit that they need to fix will not be done by the time the game comes out. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's either time restraints that will stop them, or it's just not going to be in their cards. Like, they're not going to fix the art style and make it good, like it was before they, like, went towards this one. And you can almost even see that in their game. Like, some of this stuff kind of had that, like, nice art style, and some of it had the basic new one. It's like they were still in progress of, like, getting everything to the same exact quality bar. But, like, I don't know, it's like, it's lagging again. Hopefully it doesn't keep lagging. But, it's just, I don't know, like, Marathon, like, the idea, I like the new art style. I mean, obviously it was stolen, but, like, I still liked it, and I mean, I also would kind of prefer them to, like, do a classic art style, because the classic art style, they can just make, like, a more gritty version of Halo, or, like, have, like, these really gritty environments that go into, like, really clean and futuristic environments, so it's kind of like a really nice contrast, kind of like how Halo goes from, like, beautiful Halo rings to, like war-torn battle areas, and or like the flood areas, and like, where it's just like contrast is so big, where it's like polar opposite, but something about that is, like, so refreshing when you're playing, because it's like you're not just changing up the view, it's like changing so much that it's, I don't know, I kind of like when games do that. But I feel like Marathon could have done that, and I mean, I don't know, they really went balls deep in the art and the idea of making it look like Roblox, which doesn't, like, it could be good. I don't know, man. It's not for me, I guess. It's like way too blocky. Like, yeah, like, that's kind of the art style, but, like, they, like, went way too much in that blocking is. I don't know. Like, it's not like all the guns in, like, for example, in the original, they're all curvy and shit. They're all, like, rounded and shit. This game, that's like literally this cube right here could be a gun in that game. Or this, it's not even a cube. What do you call a rectangle cube? I forgot. You know what I mean, though. I think 343 and Bungie are symptoms of what's wrong with the modern game industry. Well, yeah, like, I feel like that's what happens, is you get these studios that are trying to uphold this huge legacy or this huge games name, and it's not the same people, like, and they're just gonna make a game, and they always want to make it their own thing and do this and that, and it's like, just make a fucking new studio instead, like Microsoft. And if you want to make Halo, make a Halo studio. I mean, it's like they figured that out now, because Halo Studio, like, it's literally called that, and now they're gonna make it look like Halo, play like Halo, do everything Halo wanted, to do back then. But, like, I think now they're gonna make it much more larger in scale and much more pretty looking and much more this and that, which I don't know how they're gonna do. Who knows? But I'm just saying, like, that's what happened in 343, kind of, because they were just trying to they're just trying to change. Like, I don't know. It's not like they didn't really have an agenda as much as some companies might. But they kind of changed the vibe to, like, being like, for like a game for, like, it just felt really badass and shit. A lot of characters now are just so, like, oh, like, okay, Spartan Agrina, stop smoking so much blunts before you fucking come to the academy. Like, I don't know who she is. She's just, like, you compare that to Sergeant Johnson, and I'm like, Johnson's just a fucking badass. He's iconic and legendary type of character. Like, it's not like he's the original. Like, I've seen so much sergeants that were black and had that same attitude in movies and media, and they all were hilarious, and and I don't know, there's always a way to make, like, a badass character, like Master Chief. You got, like, other characters like Master Chief in other shows, They don't talk a lot, you know, you kind of live through them. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's just... I could just fucking ramble on about this shit forever and just go in random directions. I wish Marathon looked more like Ghost in the Shell. Oh, yeah. And Halo, yeah, exactly. That's actually exactly what it should look like. A mixture of both those. But yeah, I think its game looks like it's more poorly planned out than Infinite. Yeah, I mean, at least their ARG was great. Like, what the fuck? You know, their ARG was way better than anything else. Like, they had, like, so much... They had that... It's like they all had... It kind of had that original Bungie vibe, and all the stuff they were doing was really cool, and it just kind of seemed like they got it. But then the game comes out, and you're like, oh... Like, gosh. Everything just looked lazy, man. Like, they looked like they were still using, like, old animations. They looked like the art was half done. It looked like the game, like, a lot of the gameplay was just like a mixture. It wasn't anything new. It was like Destiny and Apex Legends or something. And then, like, killing people kind of reminds me of the finals. When they die, they just explode into, like, bits and shit. I think in finals it's like coins. I don't know. It's just, I actually really like finals, by the way, and that's another reason why I like Arc Raiders. Yet they used AI, and I guess I still, you know, it's like they're like those companies that make such a great job or do such a great job. If they didn't use like AI voices and shit, those games would be so much better too. Anyway, how did you rip Halo Infinite levels? When I try to rip levels with terrain from Infinite using Reclaimer? Oh, I just use Reclaimer. I just like export it as an RMF and just import it and then fix everything. But I mean, you can use Ecker. I just don't know if it's any better. It might be like the same for all I know. I tried Ecker, and then the reason I didn't use it is because there's like, first there's no textures, while Reclaimer gets like at least some, like all the decals and all the like weird stuff like that, you know, it'll grab, but it won't like grab like stuff like that, everything. It's like these walls that, I don't know, it used some weird mask map instead of like the bitmaps I really wanted, and so basically I had to go in Reclaimer and just manually search for them all, and then I just plug them back in, and I don't know, like all the UVs are fucked up because it's trying to use like, I don't know if it like merges all the UVs or if it just uses one of the UVs or what. I don't know what it does, but when you extract it from Reclaimer, I have to like redo them all so that it just looks like normal, like repeating image. Like, I don't know why it does that. It's almost worth just redoing from scratch. But like the thing is if Ecker ever gets finished, the way it handles its objects, like it'll have like an object sometimes like from Forge that'll have great textures, and then you can bake it, and then you can bake it exactly how you need it for Halo 4 and for modding. But then it's like some other stuff isn't like that, and yeah, I mean, if they were basically what I'm saying is if Ecker ever finishes it so it has textures on maps that you import, you can basically bake everything to be perfect, and it might even fix the problem with the UVs and all because like some objects look great and they'll have multiple UVs in Ecker, and then it'll still bake fine and lay on the object fine, but like, I don't know, I'm basically saying like the current method, it's not. So I'm hoping once Ecker's like finished, I'm hoping they can get it so that process of porting maps is real easy, because I'll probably port more maps if they do that, because right now it's probably like way more work than people realize to port this. And the only reason I did the Academy is because I wanted something like this. And honestly, look at how flat it is. Like all these walls I actually made from scratch, just because it was way easier to use this flat fucking wall than like this was literally like 50 fucking like 50 different objects, and they're all like cubes, kind of like how these are. Like if you look at right here, like these are like these little, you know, like every single thing was like that, you know. but I kind of just like replaced a lot of it, and I actually might still replace like this wall, you know, with just like a flat one and just redo it from scratch. Just because it's like probably way better on the game's memory and all that. I'm assuming whenever they make maps like this in Halo Infinite, I'm assuming all these objects are like sharing data or something so that it's not actually like so unoptimized. You know, and I don't think it is right now. What do you say? Sorry, the terrain doesn't show up when I rip infinite levels from using Reclaimer. Yeah, the terrain isn't part of the BSP. It's just like a separate object in the scenario. So you might be able to. You might be able to. You might. I think Ecker actually handles the terrain normal. I think it makes it normal. I think. But the terrain's a separate model. I think you can extract it with Reclaimer, but I haven't tried. The last person I saw port a Halo Infinite map made their terrain from scratch. So if Ecker doesn't do it, then you might just have to make it from scratch. Or, I mean, you might be able to find it in Reclaimer. Like, I just don't know. I could try. I could see if I can see anything real quick. This natural golf cup. Yeah. Is there any runtime geo? Yeah, because if you go in here and you look at like any of these BSPs, like Desert, for example, it'll just look like a whole bunch of hexagons probably if I open this BSP. Oh wait, no, this one's just rocks. Okay. Yeah, it would have the terrain here though, and then the skybox would be around it, which is like this one. But yeah, so it looks like what's going on is just either. Let's try. I'll try it real quick and see what Ecker does. We can see what that will do. My edited male and female Mark 7 models are working perfectly. I'm so excited now. I gotta finish baking the textures. Do you mean body type 1 and body type 2? I'm just kidding. Those titties aren't fucking anything about a female or male. You can get titties whoever you are nowadays, okay? I'm just kidding. I honestly don't like. Do people really care about that? Like, if I was trans, I would just be like, I don't give a fuck. I think the reason why people care now is because, like, back then, people that were trying to be trans or like, or whatever, like, they were just like a guy was trying to become a girl, you know, and it's like, okay, now you're, you know, whatever, you're a chick. But then, like, now there's like 1,000 different ones, so it's like, you know, before it made sense because you're like you're still either a guy or a girl, even if you're like trying to be trans or whatever. I just don't really, I don't know, man. The whole body type thing is why I think they did that. Is what I'm trying to say, because it's like now it's not binary, even because I feel like even with trans back then it was like still binary, you know. No one wanted to become like a Leopleurodon or whatever. They're just like trying to not be what they were, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's good that you can bake those, though. The one good thing about Ecker, not the one good thing, there's a lot of good things about Ecker, but one of the good things about Ecker is you can bake like Spartan stuff really well. You can import your multiplayer Spartan or any Spartan setup, I guess. And it looks perfect usually. You can import forge models. I guess you can import materials. That'll be interesting to see. I just wish you could find shit. Like, whenever you, like, find a level on here. It's so hard to find. You got, like, where is it? Levels, and then, like, I'm surprised, like, the creators of this tool, I guess they're Asian and people, they haven't, like, created something to, like, overwrite every ID with what it is. You know, like, I feel like they can do so much crazy shit, like literally ripping and importing a map with everything looking and setting, you know, with and set up like really well. But then it's like can't get these things to be labeled correctly. I don't know. Might be too hard, I guess. With Halo 4 Fem Spartans with Halo 5s on the Infinite Mark. You know, this might sound weird, but like I actually think it's I actually liked it when like Spartans had fat asses and shit. Like it's not like I'm trying to like goon to the, you know, to the Spartans, but I mean they're fucking muscular. They should have like thick bodies, you know, like thick muscles and thick asses and thick arms and shit like that. You know what I mean? What's up, Reach T? But you know, like I just feel like now like in Halo Infinite, they're so like neutralized with their body types, but it's like they don't have like muscles like in their ass and shit. They just their proportions kind of looked flat and in that way. I don't know. Why isn't this map importing? I guess it's taking its damn time. Oh wow. I like how this skybox is just like the whole entire Halo ring. Well, never mind with that. Yeah, so maybe if this map imports, I can show you what I was talking about. I think there's a newer version of Ecker out, but I don't know if I have it or not. I think I do. Halo 5 and Reach as a reference, but I sculpted Mark 7 mesh, the Mark 7 mesh, but the lower torso is Halo 5. I mean, that's cool. Like, you know, I do feel like their proportions on their bodies were like, I mean, like, it wasn't even that ridiculous. Like, some, like Reach even had like I think that's what you're saying is also based off Reach. But yeah, even Reach had like pretty normal body types. You know, I mean, they seemed small, but they still kind of had like a proportion. I think. I don't know. Didn't Cat have a fat ass? I'm just kidding. Mark 7 torso thinner, like the Infinite Mark 6. Yeah. I'll show you on Discord. Alright. Damn, this shit's loading forever. I feel like my computer's really lagging today. Come on, computer, you can do it. Yeah, I was trying to load this map in there, but it's like it just doesn't want to do it. It's taking. I mean, I guess it's just taking forever. Did you like message me? Or did you? Or did I just see that message? Oh, there it is. Okay. It like disappeared and came back. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. At first I'm like, wait, target color. Okay, I can kind of see a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, actually it's I kind of dig that actually. Like, it actually looks like a female. She has hips. That's what females have. They have hips. That's what they need. Oh, well, it's a little thick there, don't you think? Okay, a little thick. She's got that under thing going on. Or maybe it's the belt. Maybe if you can get the belt to like... I don't know if it's her body or the the like space diaper. But yeah, I kind of dig what you're doing though. Like right here, it looks really good right here. At least at that angle. Yeah, I kind of miss when they just had like, damn, she got some thick ass thighs too. Yeah, I bet those things could choke someone out. Yeah, Infinite Spartans, they're super generic and like, even like even when they have like a good art style and have like really cool armor and shit, like it's like somehow they're still so like simple or something compared to like, you know, like a lot of the like geometry too. It's like really blocky on a lot of Spartans where it's like there'll be like this thing that'll come up and it'll be like a little block, and then it's like Halo 4 and 5 are like way too detailed in a lot of ways. And then Halo Infinite, like I feel like with the campaign and like how Master Chief looked, it actually looks pretty great. But then like a lot of the multiplayer Spartans, I'm assuming because like time and money, they like, I don't know, they just almost look a little too simple in some areas. Not all of them though. It's weird. Some of them look totally fine. She can crush a watermelon, hell yeah. That's how I'm thinking about making Cortana. I had like a lot of people just were saying just use the default Cortana in Halo 4, but I'm like, oh, that's why I at least changed her like bitmaps, but I kind of want to like update her again, or even use the Infinite one now that I have a method to change her body at least. I think I can get, because like facial animations are like the one thing I can't like really swap out very well right now. But I found out how to like swap out the body and then sub in the original facial animations, otherwise they just break. Just thinking about using like Halo Infinite flashback Cortana, but then like maybe even that Halo 4 Cortana's face and hair. I don't know. We'll see. All that shit's like. But either ways, I was like, I wouldn't mind her being like kind of thick. Maybe she's already thick enough, I guess. People are already gooning to her by the vanilla Cortana way. I don't think that map's gonna fucking load in there. It's just literally loading forever. I'm gonna close it. Try again. She can crush a brute skull. I feel like that. I'm surprised if that's not already like a video someone made on. There's some gooners out there that'll just make the craziest like high quality animations of like a Spartan or an elite with tits and a fat ass just like fucking assassinating you. It's like, it's just funny because it's so like high quality. It's like, what the fuck? That's funny. Alright, I'm gonna try to import a level again. This out of, you know, this is for fucking around, I guess. It is also kind of fun just to like go in here and like see all the stuff you can do, I guess, or just to see how everything looks. Let's get this random one right here. What is it? Who knows? Dude, if someone makes a list for all the level IDs, like someone has to have one. Like, there's not even that much fucking levels. He's like making it so you can import forge maps with this tool, but I'm like, why? Why? It's a fucking forge map. I mean, some of them look really good, I guess, but you know, if you like some of those forge maps, if you were to like optimize them and then like recreate the terrain so that it's not like a whole bunch of objects, actually kind of make them look pretty good, I guess. Basically like add everything that makes it not a dev map. half the Infinite Death maps are like basically Forge maps, and they just have like unique terrain, and then I noticed on like some levels they'll like it's like they go out and cut out all the excess geometry that you can't see, that's like behind the walls and shit. I don't know. Or at least I do that in campaign. All the Halo 5 Covenant dialogue, I want to port that into 4. They should port that into that one mod where they're making like all the Halo 4 or Halo 5 stuff in Halo 4. That'd be kind of cool. I don't even remember Halo 5 Covenant dialogue. I feel like it might have sounded the same. Bro, maybe I need to do it in this one. I think oh, you know what? I think I did redump it. Maybe I didn't update 4.3. I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like taking a Forge map so you can like kind of like port it into like a real map. That would be kind of cool. It'd be a lot of work, but I mean, at least you got the layout. Let's see if this works. Yeah, oh, I think that's why. So this has the new levels, or the new update on it. I think my old one's outdated, and the data I dumped is like outdated to the one I was using. Alright. Now it should work, I think. Maybe. Maybe. I keep forgetting my screen's like not showing everything. Oh my god. I need a fucking coffee, man. I ran out of coffee because I'm moving, and I didn't want to like buy a bunch of food until I'm like ready to go and get to the next place. Until I'm living in the next place, I guess. Halo 3's Goliath map on Steam Workshop was only ever a Forge map in Halo 5. I don't know if I've seen that or not. I might have. I can't remember. Did it? Oh my god, it's still importing this level. Alright, maybe we won't be importing levels in a fucking Blender. It might be because I have like other stuff open right now and it's just taking up all the memory and shit. I'll just keep that going on in the background. Maybe it'll load in or something. Alright, let's look for some shit that I can fix. I need to fix this door, but I'm gonna like actually I think I'm gonna find like these have like unique textures. Let me see. What do we got here? God, there's no way that's what it is. The flood! The flood! Why are they just... Did I change that? Hello? Oh, you said that map was going to be an installation at 1. Are they still making that? I saw they like had like a release on... I don't know if it was contingency or installation at 1. I always forget to get those projects mixed up a lot. It sounds like it's too cool of a song and like copyright. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so here's the level in Reclaimer. It's Forest. It's like, what? Want to play Forest with no trees? Yeah, it looks like this doesn't have terrain either. Oh my god, what the fuck? What is this? Water? Yeah, I mean, I guess you just like don't have terrain. And this either. For some reason I was thinking it might have been able to handle that. God, look at how much fucking like shit they're like, let's shove it all in there, yeah. That's how they make this shit look so detailed. It's just like same little fucking thing, right? Like same little patch of rocks over and over. I swear, man, like making maps, it's like there's like some unique objects that make it like, but even these two things are like, look at how the same rocks there. It's like so much repeated objects over and over. Like it's crazy that their dev maps don't kind of look like Forge maps too. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that's like how you make a lot of maps, to be honest. But like there's stuff like this, like these objects like this will make like the level look so unique because like you won't see it anywhere. And honestly, this map is really fucking nice looking too. It's just crazy to think of how much stuff they have to jam into a map just to make it look that detailed. This is what I would need if I want to create like a really detailed map, like outside in Halo 4, like infinite quality. I'll have to use so many fucking rocks and little pieces of geometry. Yeah, making maps for Halo. You know, it's weird because like making older maps for like games like Halo 3, where all the geometry's sealed and shit. It's like it's cool because it's like more simple, but it's also like such a pain in the ass to make a map that way. It's like if you like had a library of assets, for example, and you didn't have to like create all this shit from scratch and make the map, like you can just like go and like. You basically put all these like things out to the side like a palette, you know, and then you would just like be like, okay, I need I put some of the rock, you know, patch type A over here, and then I'll put some B's over there, and then you know, there's just like so many variants of rocks that are just like reused, and I don't know. I mean, like you kind of just like put them where they look good and fucking move them around over and over until it blends well, and it's not like super inside like other stuff. And looks natural. And you can put stuff like this all over the place. Pretty sure this is just like this, but like stretched to make it look different. But it's like, is it the same thing? Kind of. Almost. I don't know. It was a little different. Kind of. Oh no, but like that's what's crazy. Is like there's like people. That's why they have like 1,000 artists at like game companies nowadays, because you got like one dude that like made like this, and then like some rocks, and then that's like, oh, all right, well that's my portfolio. And I'm not saying that's bad or mean, but like there's like I'll see like what some people like, you know, made for the game, and it's like such a small amount of stuff, and I'm like, damn. I mean, I guess making high quality stuff really does take a lot longer, you know, because you have to put all that detail in it, and you need so much more people because of that. Back in the day, one person would like design a whole map, and you know, not like they would obviously have some other people, but it's like they wouldn't even need that, basically. I don't know. God, it's so weird looking at all this, to be honest. Anyways, I mean, that's why games take so long nowadays. That's why I think, like, I always was thinking, like, I don't see why game studios that have, like, really big games that are popular, kind of like how COD, like, offsets their releases. Like, it's like you don't have to release it. If you want to release a game, like, every 3 years, for example, you don't have to make one game every 3 years. You can have one game being made every 6 years, and that will make a fucking high quality, really good game that will be finished, that will have everything how they would want it, and honestly, like, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. And then what you would do is have two studios making one game, and then the other studio making another game, and then one releases this, you know, this, like right now, for example, and then another one will release in 3 years, and then the one released now will have 6 years to make their next game. So it's like you're getting a new game every 3 years while they have 6 years of development. I'm like, holy shit, instead of trying to like do what they do now, it's like they like try to update the technology and all the hardware and all the engine to be great for Halo, and then they get like 2 years of dev time, and then we wonder why we don't have any content, and we wonder why half the game was cut, and we wonder why like so much shit look unfinished. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's like ways to make more games. I know that would be like twice as much money, but if they have two good studios, then, and that can at least make profit, then they wouldn't be losing anything by doing that, you know? Apparently, even Halo Infinite made profit, which is pretty crazy. Like, you know, it's like, I just think they just, I don't know. Like, I think if they did that, it would just be way better, and wouldn't put so much on one studio to make everything. Because after, like, a certain amount of time, like, I get real fucking tired of waiting 6 years for a Halo game. Like, that's insane. And then you find out of the 6 years you waited, only 3 of the years they were actually being developed because they were waiting on shit. Or like, you know, like even now, like I guarantee they're just getting like creative directors and shit. Like they're probably like waiting on them to get Unreal Engine to like play and look like, you know, especially play like Halo, and all the mechanics and everything don't like be good. Like, it's not hard to make Unreal Engine look like anything, really. You know, you just put the art in the engine and it looks beautiful. But, like, when it comes to, like, making it play like a specific game, like, you gotta, like, build a whole engine from scratch, almost. It's like, yeah, you're using Unreal, but you know what I mean, though. Like, it's not like they can just click a button and it plays like Halo. Yeah, man, like, I feel like when people were capable of wearing multiple hats, games were so organized and to be such a pure game, you know, like, even though, like, all the Halos were, like, actually unfinished and they, like, really all needed an extra year of development, like, they still came out so great, you know, and they were still able to, like, be like, okay, we only have 9 months left. We need to cut this and finish this, and we can go with Plan B or whatever. And this will be like the short version of Halo 3, for example. But like, you know, it's like the game was still great. Like Halo 3 was still like the best Halo game I ever played, and this and that, despite like so much shit not making it in. Same with Halo 2. You know, even Halo 2 is supposed to have stuff like saved films and like 3D maps and all this weird, all these, they like prototyped so much shit that was like way ahead of its time. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they were already thinking about Forge during Halo 2 times. But like, I don't know, like, it's like nowadays, though, it's just, God, man, I mean, it just takes too long to make games. And like games like with GTA's quality, they really need that much time to make a game like that. Like, that's the thing. But honestly, in their case, I think it'll be worth it. I don't think all studios should do that, because a lot of studios will do that and then end up wasting $1 billion. I don't think GTA would, though. I think as long as they keep to their roots and what makes them great, I think they'll continue to do great. I do worry about Rockstar like feeding into like, I don't know, just like propaganda, politics, trends, anything that makes it like not what it is, you know. I feel like a lot of studios just change their identity too much. Rockstar, I'm like, bro, like, just keep making some fucking badass games, like, please. And you know, it's weird because they actually have like a good balance of everything in that game. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like anyone could play it and be pretty happy with it. Like, I don't think it's too much of anything, if that makes sense. Even gangsta, like, I don't think it's too gangster. I'm just kidding. It could be worse. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I like those games. I kind of wish I liked playing them more. Like, I'm not a third-person shooter guy, and like the FPS in those games is really weird. Man, I just could ramble on forever. I just want Halo spin-offs that are developed outside 343 that aren't traditional FPSs. You know, I wouldn't mind like some that aren't. Like, I want spin-offs. Like, I want a game that's like Harvest First Contact, starring Sergeant Johnson, or, you know, like, and whatever. Like, I want like them, like, you know, like when they're Spirit of Fire people, like, you know, Halo Wars time period, maybe something like that, first person. But then, like, I also wouldn't mind a third person game if it was like more of like a tactical game, I guess, kind of like PUBG, or not like PUBG, but maybe like ODST, you know, like you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like something like different in that way. And then, I mean, they already make like top-down shooters, they already make RTS games. I don't know if they will again, but like, that's the thing about that, is it's risky, because like I just won't play them. I don't care. Like, I'll watch the cutscenes, but I don't play those games. I don't randomly start playing them now. Like, I'm too ADHD for that, you know? Like, I literally tried my best to play Halo Wars, and I'm like, I'll just be spamming shit, like spawning shit, not even really thinking that much, and I'm just like, God, I just don't care. Like, I just don't enjoy doing that. I don't know. What I want out of Halo is like a very large war game. Like, you know, they've been trying to do global warfare or like some larger scale like war type mode in like every Halo. They like prototyped it seems like. Like, I know in Halo 1 they had like stuff they talked about, like originally wanting it to be like that before they, you know, almost cut their single or their multiplayer, and then they like ended up adding what it is, and which is fine. Like, kind of glad they had it. I didn't even really play Halo CE multiplayer or Halo 1 multiplayer. And then Halo 2 came out, and I'm like, God, that shit was so fucking cool at the time. Especially, even now, but, you know, at the time, it was, like, fucking crazy. But, like, what was it? Like, they had Halo 3, they had that global warfare, and Halo Reach, they had that prototype. I don't know if they had one for Halo 2, though. That's, like, the only one I'm not sure if they fucked around with that or not. But yeah, but like, dude, imagine like Coveys versus like you're in like pre-reach times, and you have like the UNSC and the Covenant, you know, like battling it out on like on like something that's like the size of fucking Battlefield. Like that would be fucking crazy, you know. And then make it like more like Halo. Maybe make the physics like fun and silly still, so you can launch yourself across the map. I don't know. I'm just fucking saying shit. Like, I just feel like, yeah, like I don't mind them making different type of Halo games, but I'd rather them make different type of FPS Halo games, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if I want a battle royale, but maybe something new that's like that. Maybe that, you know, I don't know if Extraction would be good. Maybe like a hybrid. Maybe like something even newer than both those. Maybe something that's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think like that would be kind of cool for like ODST. You know, kind of like how Helldivers is. It'd be Helldivers but with multiplayer. You know, except for Halo thing. I was a junior in high school when Halo 5 came out. Now friends and cousins are getting married and having kids. I'm feeling MGS, Metal Gear Solid 4, Solid Snake. I'm trying to think, when did it even come out? Like 2000. I was like, I don't know, I was like 20 something. At least GTA 6 will be out before Star Citizen is finished. Dude, what is up with that game? Like, people have been trying to get me to play it. It looks really good, and like the art looks amazing, but like I feel like it's always being developed, and like I don't even know if it's close or if it's even a good game. It looks like there's so much to it, but it looks like it's like something that like I don't know. I kind of want to like check it out though. Kind of like honestly, I feel like it would take too much time and be boring, but at the same time, like I kind of just want to fuck around on it a little bit. Have you seen this? Let's see, Valkyries. Have you seen the Spanner Art Magnum? Maybe. I don't know. I used like so many different ones, and I used to have a different one, but then I just changed it to this one because it's like on par more with Halo Infinite quality, and that's what kind of I'm trying to do with all the new stuff is kind of get it to that Halo Infinite bar, where obviously this is like even this isn't going to be quite at that level because obviously I won't have all those UV maps and blended textures together to make like a really perfect like looking textures like edgeware, for example. Like a lot of this stuff, like I could add edgeware if I really wanted to. Like I could add like a square with a cube with edgeware and just like UV it that way. But a lot of it's not really worth doing all that. Like, and that's what I might do if I make like my own map from scratch. But I'm trying to get everything like looking as good as possible without like working on this for like 10 years. But yeah, this one's just so my lighting's off right now. That's by the way if it looks weird, but this is just like the it's kind of like the one from it's basically a replica map because you can't really see anything when the lighting's bad. And then there's fucking flames everywhere. But yeah, this is just like the Foundry one. This was made by Chunch, by the way. Chunch makes like he's been making some really good assets that are like infinite quality. How do you get sound working in Sapien? You just editing kit folder, and then it just works. It's based on the Unreal 5 Magnum. Yeah, it's the one you're using now. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know something was called Spanner Art, I guess. I just know that this is Chunch, but the Foundry Magnum is what I call it. Yeah, I need to fix everything. Oh my god. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I'm not going to lie. I knew it wasn't going to be that interesting because I was like I want to stream because I haven't in a little while, and I kind of just wanted to like just keep it up, turn it on while I work. Well, like sometimes I try to plan out more exciting things to show off so that it's like into like cover. But like when you're making maps, especially with how hard it is right now, oh my god, dude, like it's not that fun to watch, and it's not fun at all to do. Like there's some part, like I love making maps, but like the way I have to make Halo maps, because like everything's a port and a rip, and like the way I have to do everything is so like unfinished, you know, even the like methods of ripping are unfinished and shit. Like everything's just so annoying to deal with, but at the same time, like it's kind of worth it. Like it, you know, it's really cool to see this in the game. But yeah. Oh. All right. I might be getting off here in a little bit. At least I got a lot of the textures back in, looking normal. Got the rooftop looking good. Those weren't there before, the ones you could see through the vents. Oh, I pushed the ceiling up, and you can see a lot more crap, or a lot more stuff. Maybe I need to push it up even more. Yeah, I could push it up even a little bit more. At least to this point where it's like, yeah, do a little more. I'm gonna block this off, so I probably won't. I'll probably delete some of this shit behind here if anything, because you won't ever be able to see it. I think. Maybe. Need to fix this texture. Oh god. And then I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for these textures. Might just make it a metallic pipe. I don't know what to do for the ceiling middle part though. It's like, I don't know. I'll figure out what looks good. God, I need to redo this wall though. Yeah, I think next time I'll start porting in objects, like a weapon rack from Halo Infinite, and then I'm pretty sure they have. I mean, I guess I'll just use the ones that are in here in this level already, if not, but they should have some. And then maybe I could even replace the default ones. Some of these default ones are like, it's weird. Like the campaign has so many different fucking weapon racks. There's like a totally different one on the first mission, and then I think these are on the second mission. And then it has there's so much reach assets still in Halo 4 too. What are you saying though? I'm gonna read your messages, Valkyrie. Yeah, Chunch made that one, uploaded to the archive. The one I linked is made by Spanner Art, another Blender artist. Is it like the same type of model, and is it like better, or is it like? Did you like link it in? Okay, I see it. I see your Halo 2 Warthog, if that's what you mean. Oh, the Dead or Alive one. Yeah, I've seen that. I ported like the normal Halo Dead or Alive Warthog to like Halo 3, I guess, back when I was modding Halo 3. Man, kind of miss modding Halo 3. But I'm never gonna do it because I don't have time. That's why I'm sticking to this Halo 4 stuff. If I ever go back to Halo 3, I'll probably just finish my map I was making because I'm like way better at Blender now. Let me go on Halo 3 real quick and just show you guys before I get off. Sorry for such a lame stream, to be honest. Like I'm like I'm like I got like 4 hours of sleep because I'm like trying to fix my schedule now that I'm going back to school and doing all this crap at once. So I'm like trying to get my day schedule back to normal. But man, I got like no sleep, and I was like wide awake earlier, and then as the day goes by, I'm just like, oh, dragging on. All right, where is my editing kit? Wait, Steam apps, three editing kit, CPM. God, I hate how it doesn't just go to the. Oh, it's so annoying. It's like manually go to it. Oh my god, I need to delete shit on my hard drive. It's so full. That's what sucks about modding so much, is you end up like filling your hard drive up with so much shit, and then like I could probably delete a lot of stuff I don't need. I also have so many backups from like the programs being annoying, and just because it's a good idea. Risen is, wait, where is it? Risen's the map I made. I don't know where fucking thing is in the shit. Maybe in here, or the map I started a long time ago. Wait, scenario tags. It should be in here. Crap. Let me think. Data. Oh wait, that's data, not tags. Duh. So I guess that was it then. Let's try to open this and see how terrible it looks. I'm just kidding. It doesn't look bad. It looks alright for a Halo 3 map. I would change the towers and stuff and all, because they're like this ugly Halo Reach towers. And I kind of want to like overhaul this map I like started working on. This is like what I started working on to learn how to I like seal the geometry and stuff. I think there's a lot of instance geometry that's not like fixed up, but the actual map itself I think is. But like it was a really good start to like a map. I think I got like halfway done with it. Oh yeah, artistic Spartan though. Yeah, definitely use simple bake. Like I could show you like how easy it is if you want. Let me go to. Let's see if I can open something that I already have. Like let's do. Halo 3 Frigate. I'd probably work on here to be honest. I'm gonna do these couple things. Is there even textures on this? I'm assuming it would still work on this fine, even though it's like not using anything fancy. It doesn't have geometry nodes probably. I can't do it on the Paris class frigate because it's like weird. But let's see if this random objects work. I might actually. I'm still learning shit. But basically, like all you would do is like go into your symbol bake, right? And then you would see your bake objects. You can just click on the object, click add. It'll be in here. And then if you're worried about the name, you can just like sometimes certain things will like make it not work, so then you can just change it to something simple. And then you can just do metalness, roughness, normal. And then you just go to special bakes for the ambient occlusion, and then you can go to export and just export it wherever you want. You can just go and find a folder to put it in. So we'll put it in this bake folder and then click accept, and it'll start baking it. It'll tell you if there's anything wrong. Sample count 0%. Okay, so there's an error or something. But it looks like it's doing something still, so let's try. And that's basically all you do. And then, but let me see if there's a stuff being baked actually, because it looks like it is. It does appear to be baking. Let me see. Sort state. I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's all just like black textures because I guess it's because the way it's set up. It's like Halo 3 probably doesn't have anything to bake off of. But if you just essentially do that with something that you can bake, you know, like if you go and download like a Halo Infinite model that's like set up properly, then it'll bake it normal. It's just like whenever you grab certain things like this, I don't know how the fuck it's set up. I don't know what they're doing with this. Like certain things, like I feel like anything that can be baked will just easily work on there. I haven't had issues with anything from like Halo Infinite that people have set up already in Blender. And also, if I use Ecker to like bring in something with materials, so like I was saying, there was like a lot of error geometry with like the instance geometry. But if you actually look at this map that I made, the actual map doesn't have any instance geometry or open edges. It's just all these objects for some reason, like the fucking instances. But the actual map itself is like no open edges. And honestly, like I could probably fix that. I think I imported it wrong or something stupid. Or I probably just need to like merge all the vertices or something stupid. I swear back then I was doing some really dumb shit. But basically what it was is there was going to be a like sentinels. It's going to be like coming through these like this sentinel type factory over here. The lighting's not good right now. I don't think I even have the map lit. But like the sentinels would come through here and then they would be like hovering through these doors, and I would make these walls like some thing where they can fly through or whatever, or like a gate or something they can go through. And then I got, it's kind of like Ascension. The map I was gonna call it Descension because it's like you're falling, you know, into, it's like you're like, it's like you were on the Halo ring and this is like a section of the ring that like fell inward because it was still being built and it's all unfinished and all that shit. And that's essentially what's happening right here, is it's like kind of like falling into it. And then down here, which you can't see right now, and I think it comes out whenever I light it, I can't remember, but like the there's like lava down there. I don't know, it's not glowing right now. It might be the lighting, or maybe I changed the shader, but there's like, there was lava. I might need to just relight the map or something. And then yeah, you got these two, you know, I hate when maps aren't lit and how it does this shit. It's so annoying. God, look at this pistol. It's like the pistol I'm using in my Halo 4 mod, but it's just so weird how old Halo 3 is. Like, I love Halo 3, but god damn, sometimes I forget how old it is. I'm just kidding. I just like literally don't play it ever anymore. It's been like I used to play it a lot more. I've been so stuck on Halo 4 stuff. I don't even like Halo 4. Oh, I was gonna make it so you can shoot these stalactites, give them damage states. That way you can they can form cover, or you can like try to like knock them on someone. And then I also have a, oh shit. I also have a portal. You said you don't need to bake normal. I mean, it's up to you, because a lot of the normals that you don't bake, you'll have to flip the green channel. So it's either flip the green channel or you know. So, but yeah, down here I have this like room that's kind of like wow, the controls are so different. This room's basically like something from campaign, but it's like the UVs are kind of fucked up. But basically, I was gonna like kind of set this up to be a little bit better, so you could kind of come through here and go down into here. Kind of looks like shit right now. And then you would be able to meet down here and possibly go up this gravity lift. So you got a little gravity lift, and then let's see. This area is like the most unfinished part, I guess. Is you could come down into here. Like there's actually like right as you can see, like there's actually, why can't I fly around? What's it doing? There is like this side. This is how it's supposed to look. I like deleted the instance geometry. But what you would do, both sides are like this, but they're just not set up right. Just kind of come in here, go down here. I guess this would be a big team battle map. I mean, like, this is like only blocked out in here, so. But yeah, this was like my first map I ever made, and then I gave up because Halo 4 modules came out, or Halo 3 modules came out, and then I practiced on those, and then Halo 4 modules came out. Then I practiced on those and started working on the mod I've been wanting to make since I was like since I was younger. Like ever since Halo 4 came out, I was like, damn, dude, this game could be a lot better if we could just mod it and to make it look better and to play a little bit differently. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I always just wanted to make Halo 4 look good and to look like kind of like a proper Halo 3 sequel. Like honestly, if 343 just started with their like current art style, it probably would have been perfectly fine. It's not exactly like Halo 3's, but it's close enough. It like still respects it. Halo Infinite probably respects the original Halo art style more than Halo Reach, which is it's weird because obviously Bungie made that game, but like Halo Infinite, they did a really great job, honestly, with a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know, because like I don't know, Halo Reach is just so different. Like, it was a good game, obviously. It's just, I don't know, man. Might be on par with Halo Infinite's art style, even though I say like Infinite is like the best looking Halo, but that's mainly because it's just like modern, you know. Everything's just really nice looking. I don't know, but then again, like Halo 3's art style, in my opinion, is the best. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not contradicting myself. I'm trying to like make sense. Like I like when Halo Reach came out. It was a good kind of change up. It still respected the art style, yet it being different. Then Halo 4 and 5, no thank you. I mean, they're like good sci-fi games. Oh wait, I think this is that Dead or Alive Warthog Valkyries. If you're still here, I think that's one of the Dead or Alive one. It's like I'm pretty sure it is, or at least the main car part. Yeah, because like the tires kind of give it away. Yeah, I guess it is. That was just like something I did for fun or something. I don't know. I don't really hardly remember doing it. But yeah, like I really like the idea of this map. I just kind of wish I wish I finished in time before other modules came out. I'm just using, the last skybox or one of the last skyboxes in the campaign. I was surprised it could handle all these things the way I like set them up. But I thought that was cool. I thought it was like a cool like way to show like inside workings. I kind of want to put a whole bunch of blown up ones down there. Then I'll put more detail and shit. But yeah, I guess that's it. Any comments to read? Let's see. Oh yeah, you can't really put links on YouTube, I think. Oh, here you go. Okay, now I got the spanner art. I feel like I've seen this. Is this new? Because maybe I didn't. There's just so much really good models out there. 3 months ago. You know, maybe I have seen it. I don't know. But it looks really good though. It's just like I don't know how to describe it. Like I like it. It looks very close to the the one I'm using. But there's something like I don't know. I don't know if it's like kind of maybe you can use like slightly higher quality textures or something. Like something that's kind of it looks good, really good though. Let me compare it to the one in game right now. God, I wish I could see. Damn, lighting's terrible right now. Is it like based off this model or something? Because there's a lot of similarities. Like obviously all magnums should have similarities, but there's some things that look super similar, if that makes sense. I like how there's like the classic Macworld version and this long motherfucking. Wait, wasn't that used in a mod or something like an old version? I don't know. Something about the roundedness of this is like kind of unique though, I guess. Yeah, like this front part looks super similar on here. That's what looks super similar, and then God, I wish I could see better. Yeah. It's really good though. I feel like if the edges were like a little less rounded, maybe it would look even better. I don't know if that's what I don't know if that's what's getting to me. Like something's kind of like bugging me about it though. But yeah, I mean it's definitely really good. This would be cool to see in like Halo Reach or something. I feel like maybe. I mean Halo 4 as well, to be honest. It definitely beats the Halo 4 pistol. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the map I made. I wish there was a lit version that I was showing off though, because obviously I ended up showing you this version. It looks way better when the lighting's on. When there's like lighting, like it's like coming through here and everything looks super like majestic and shit. I honestly have no clue how this would play. It might be like too awkward and weird because like you have to go all the way through this bottom just to get to the like flank the down center, and then you can use that to go up through the middle. It's just like I don't know if it would actually work. I kind of made it so you can use vehicles on it though. Like you can drive around there. So what do you, Artistic Spartan, like what are you trying to do? Are you just trying to make an ORM map, or like, because the control map could be like anything, you know, like every depending on what material you're using and how it's set up. But yeah, like I usually just get the metal, roughness, and the AO, and then God, I hate how this flickers. I hate unlit maps. Um, you know, and then other stuff will have different things. You know, some like older Halos use specular and diffuse and a bump map or normal map, and then Halo 4 in general and Halo 2A, they use combo maps that are similar. They're like not PBR, but they're like a little closer to what PBR is like. And some of those you can use a lot of those shaders like that, or just you know, like I don't know. It just depends which one you use, I guess. A lot of them use masking and all this other shit too, though. Oh, what else? Chris Ripper. Sorry if I've been kind of like bad with the chat. I'm like kind of delayed and I'm still getting used to streaming. I'll get better at all this stuff. I'm learning new stuff each day and getting more comfortable with new stuff each day. All right, here's the map I might finish one day. If I could just give myself a month to fucking tidy this shit up. The problem is there's so much shit on this map that I would probably do differently. Like these towers, what do you call it? I like decimated because there's too much too much polygons or vertices or whatever. I like decimated it, and like I realized like I probably didn't even do it the best way, and who knows if it's just missing shit somewhere. Like it looks pretty decent at least. I think the hardest part, and this is why I give props to like cache area, even though they use like, or she uses like a lot of like instances to make her, you know, maps and stuff. But like just trying to like make a room like this not fucking blocky and ugly, like trying to think of how you can make this hallway look like a fancy 400 hallway, like it's not easy. Even in here I was just like, well, luckily this part's easy, I can just make like a freaking, you know, continuous hallway. But then it comes to an end and I'm like, oh, what do I do? You know, like it's not easy to make stuff look super fancy. Like I also go in campaign, and some of the stuff that is pretty clever, but at the same time, like stuff in campaign, sometimes I'm like, oh wait, I didn't realize it just looked like that. Like I thought they did more than that, but I don't know. I mean, it's definitely tricky to kind of flesh out some of these levels. Like doing terrain's the easiest for me, and then putting like rocks in terrain to make it look kind of like, you know, more unique. You know, a lot of games just do that. I mean, that's pretty much what all games do when they make terrain and stuff like that. And then putting an object on top of terrain is pretty easy. But like once you go into like these caves and making the inside of geometry, like the buildings and underneath, like in here and shit, like that shit's a pain in the ass. Well, this was just ripped from Avalanche, if you can't tell. This is another thing that gets lit up with light maps. It's like a blue hallway. Damn, I really wish I was able to show you the lit version. Fuck. I'm just gonna end this I guess now. I'll go through the comments. Don't worry, I'm working on Halo C mod 2 mod 2 when hear you. What is this? Gucci Pasta says. Erdidak says, where's the honeycomb-like structure from custom? What? What honey? Oh, like in my Halo 3 map? Honeycomb-like structure. What do you mean? Which one was that? All that stuff was from Reach, or from Halo 3. And then the terrain I modeled from scratch. The actual BSP I modeled from scratch. That was like the one thing I like modeled from scratch, basically. Everything else was like instances and other shit taken from other maps. But yeah, this map, it has no lighting right now, so it looks very barren looking. But yeah, whenever it's not, you know, barren looking, it looks really cool because I'm gonna be adding like some new weapon crates in here, a lot of boxes and crates, kind of storage type looking shit, and then kind of like how they did in the normal armory. Just gonna put like a whole bunch of random nonsense, and I can kind of reuse. I can like put some of these, put some of those, maybe some of that, maybe some of this other. You know, I could probably reuse some of this stuff. I don't think sandbags or these sandboxes need to go in there. But yeah. Man, I could have started fucking light mapping my map a long time ago and been done by now and just showed you guys how it looks on that. But you can skip to the beginning of the stream to basically see how the lighting looks. I'm putting a door here, like I was saying earlier, and then I'm gonna wait until everything else is done until I finish this. This is like only gonna be visible from down here, so I'm not really worried about making it look fancy. It actually turned out okay. I used some placeholder textures up here, but honestly, I think it looks fine. But yeah, again, this is just Halo 4 Reclaimer, my mod. It's gonna be weapon drills to practice with the weapons and to kind of showcase all the assets in it. Or not all of them, but a lot of them. And then like the weapons and the characters and, you know, shit like that. And then I'm gonna make the campaign, which is the overhaul of Halo 4, which I already done most of the work on. And then I just need to do all the really annoying shit that I procrastinated with forever. And then I'll release that and this. Oh shit, did I actually get like something?
Bro, is this your H4 mod? So hyped for it.
Yes, this is my H4 mod. Yo, hold on, I have never actually received a tip for that. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. It's my first ever fucking tip. So you bursted my tip by tipping the tip. Gucci Pasta, you're the shit, man. I appreciate you. I hate to be ending it now that you just did that, but yeah, I'm like super tired, and I think I was just gonna like end it after I showed everything. Have I missed anything? Is there anything else y'all wanted to see before I get off? Here, once because you know this here, and then you kind of go in here. A lot of the textures, you can see how much textures I updated since 2 days ago. So it's pretty good progress, but you can tell like with the lighting, it'll be much better. I need to add like a lot of stuff to make the lighting even better. Like I need to add air probes. I need to add a what do you call it? You know, just different things. I added more lights in general, and oh yeah, cube map for the room. But yeah, I'm gonna be adding stuff like that in there. The stuff around the outside of the map. Oh, those were from Halo. The stuff on the outside. Are you talking about those intertwining like ribs? Those are from Halo 3. They're from like an earlier part of the mission, like on Halo. Like if you go into like there's like this area you can go into, and it's like it kind of falls into like a Forerunner structure, and like you can see all those like rib cages essentially. Oh god, my stream's lagging again, it looks like. Before about sound and Sapien, the stream lagged and skipped your response. Oh, so what you do to get sound and Sapien, so you'll go... Do I have one in Halo 3? I'm not sure. So, let's see. I should just have a sound folder. You see I have a sound folder, right? Sound, PC, and then it has English, and then your packs. What you do is you just copy that in from, and here I'll show you real quick. You got Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, So you go to your Master Chief Collection, right? And you go to the game you want. So Halo 4 for me. You just copy this, the normal sound folder, and you just paste it into your editing kit folder. And that's literally all you do. So that shouldn't be too hard. Tip in the tip. Love it, bro. No worries, man. I'll catch the replay. Been a follower for a long time. Glad I can support directly. Hope to see you stream more, my guy. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be streaming like a lot more, and today I'm like honestly like super dead. And I just kind of wanted to stream because I didn't in a while, and this I wanted to like kind of stream earlier because I'm gonna be awake, during earlier times. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be streaming like early, like I am now, or like after dinner, kind of like in a couple hours starting, on a normal basis, like not tonight. But yeah, I'll probably go back and forth and just do whatever works best. But I'm definitely gonna be doing like, yeah, like just kind of during the day, and try to get better at everything, try to get used to everything. But yeah, the tips definitely help. I actually just quit my job, which I was making good money, but I was not at a job I'm happy with. It was paying the bills. You know what I mean? But it wasn't paying the bills enough either. So I basically I'm trying to finish college and just follow my dreams, and do video game dev related stuff. So I'm actually, my degree's like animation and minor in computer game design. So it's like, but the animation's for game dev as well. It's like, got animation, 3D modeling, texturing, I'll learn all that stuff. So I'm hoping I can just get that degree. That'd be awesome. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, Gucci, man. Bro, Gucci Pasta, what the fuck? You don't... I appreciate that. Do you want a Discord link? I have a... Can I, like... Let me try to... Let me try to get that for you. I don't know if it's in there or not. Oh, fuck. It's because the way it... I'm trying to think. The way it gets the links... Where is it? Oh, whenever I set up my stream, it doesn't have my saved links. It just has, like, ones, like... So here you go. That should be good now. I'm trying to think. The way it... Sorry if I sound retarded right now. I am so fucking tired. Oh my god, I want to paste this in the... Oh, here we go. Bam. Oh, wait. That is not going to work. I have my Discord link. I'll try to make everything more accessible, because right now it's a fucking shit show. Why didn't it just copy that? That's what it should have done. There, I think it worked. Alright, but yeah, that's on the Discord. That's like, I try to put stuff on there, either there and Twitter. I used to upload on my YouTube a lot more, but basically, I'm so focused on this modding, and so I have time to stream. And I'm trying to get good at streaming, because I'm like, as you can see, I'm a fucking mess right now. I'm trying to figure out like where everything's supposed to be. And I'm like trying to acknowledge like your tip, but okay, $15. That's fucking awesome, dude. We need the bandana Marines back. Dude, honestly, yeah. Let me show you my Marines real quick before I get off, just because you tip. And these Marines are a work in progress, by the way. Because, I mean, the Oni ones look very, very desaturated and ugly, which makes sense for Oni, but a little too much, if that makes sense. So let's do levels. Sway. What we got? I guess, what was it? Zanzibar? Yeah. Tests. Was it testing? Test lighting? I don't know. One of them I had like a whole bunch of my Marines on already. We are in, haha. Everybody starts somewhere, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I will always remember that Gucci Pasta. If you want to become a VIP on the Discord too, the VIP right now it's just like kind of like a placeholder thing I have for early active members. I just make them VIP because they're active and they're cool. But if you go in the Discord and if you have the same name in Discord, by the way, then I'll make that, I'll make you VIP. And right now, I'll kind of show you what in VIP. It's nothing too special, but I do hope to have like teases to like upcoming stuff in there. Right now, I kind of have like leaked Infinite stuff, just because I'm not allowed to show it anywhere else. But I don't know, it's kind of old now, but. And then dig site, dig site's not private though, if you want to talk about, you can share dig site content in here. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's so damn old. Like, if they really want to take down a video for this shit, and they could suck my, never mind, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's so old, man. Like, I try to post some cool stuff in here, but I'll post even cooler stuff down the road as time goes by and things grow. Like, recently I added, like, these bags. Like, look at the detail on some of these bags, man. Like, I got some of this stuff, like, this is what I was saying earlier to, Artistic Spartan, is they were, asking about baking, and I'm like, what's great is Easy Bake can bake, like, objects that are set up. Like, I pulled that from Ecker, and it set it up properly, and then it was already ready to bake. And then it just gave me everything I need, and then you literally put your AO, your roughness, and your metal map like in a control map, and it just works. And it's like so fast, like when you make stuff that way. Okay, if this can load eventually, then I can show you the marine variants. I hope this is the right scenario. I don't know why it's called test lighting though. I thought it was just called testing. But, like, yeah, one of them I have a ton of Marines in. Fresh out of the oven, that's what I'm saying. Come on! The one thing I hate about Halo modding is everything takes forever to load. Oh my god. Let's close out some of these. Come on, Sapien, you can do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no wonder I did Zanzibar. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I meant to click Ascension. That's why. I knew it was called testing. I was testing the, okay, on that map, I was testing the lighting on the, what do you call that, mammoth? The mammoth. I gave it new textures, so it has, like, shiny metal and shit, and it looks a lot better now. Still not as good as it could look, probably, but, The metal map for Mark 7 helmet in Blender is still black for some reason. Yeah, metal should almost always be black with white where the scratches are, like any metallic that's showing. So sometimes if you're doing an orange map, or a metal, map for an all metal object, it might be like gray, or you know what I mean, or it might be like more white, in a lot of places. But generally speaking, like if the black areas are where paint is, you know what I mean. So if you have paint, then you're gonna want it to be black, unless, like, I set up my old Spartan, like, so that it kind of looked more like a specular or something like map or something, I forgot. But basically what it did is allowed my Spartan to be like shiny in metal and painted at the same time. I mean, you could kind of mess with that. Like, I don't know if that's the proper way to do it, but I would kind of like mess with the metallic so that it didn't, like, because I don't really like when the paint is like too painted looking. I kind of like when there's like a little bit of reflection on the metal. Alright, so here we go. So this is like, slow down the camera a little bit. Alright, so these are like a lot of my placeholder ones, but when I say placeholder, I mainly just need to work on a lot of the weight painting and stuff. I mean, it works mostly. Like, you probably won't be able to tell, except for like a few times, like in animations, like in the campaign. Like, there's like some weird animations, or like when they die, sometimes it looks weird. But basically, I got like these pilots, and this is before the PBR textures came out, so they're using default Halo 4 materials, so they might not look as good as they could look. And then also baking wise, I couldn't even really bake very well at this time, so I had to do what I could basically. Some of the stuff baked fine though, depending on what I was baking. But so you got like different pilot ones, so you got like stuff that's kind of like themed more towards Halo 3, I guess. But while it's still kind of Reach as well. Some stuff, oh god, I need to re-import the mask. It looks messed up, I think. And then okay, so I'm gonna try to make these Oni dudes look a lot less like bland. They're very like they're like too desaturated, like, if that makes sense. I need like something to like bring them to life a little bit. But it's kind of like a start. I kind of like try to I like the green glasses. It kind of reminds me of like Splinter Cell type vibes. I don't know, especially when they have like stuff like this going on. He said, "Oh shit! Wow, that looks great." Yeah, these are, again though, they're all a work in progress. I'm gonna have to do a whole fucking overhaul because it just sucks because I did all this work and now I have ways to make this look way better. Like, these materials are gonna look so much better now. And yeah, I just gotta go rebake all the PBR textures for them. Like, they have good reflections on the metal, you know, but Halo 4 actually did that alright. It's just the way it lays, I guess, it just doesn't, it looks all blended. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks okay. Some of these guys are kind of like juggernauts. I kind of want to make them more like strong and shit too. And yeah, this knife could really use a PBR texture because it looks fucking weird. And that's another reason why my mod, or Halo 4 Reclaimer, and I got medics as well. But Halo 4 Reclaimer, dude, like, it's taken so long because I've had to like recreate everything over and over and over. Every month there's like a new technique that you can do to like make your game look better. You know, obviously you got classic KKRs, and I need to rebake their textures too because like I found there's better methods again. I need to fix their materials. The grunts turned out alright for the materials I made back then, I guess, but I mean I can still work on them. And then these guys, I mean, you know, I totally deleted the old Watcher because it just looked too horrific for me, and I just kind of made it this little constructor, you know, hybrid. I appreciate you know, everything, Pasta, and thanks Artistic Spartan, and thank you Chris Ripper. Making sure I get your names right. Hopefully I'll just remember them in the future. I'll struggle and pause and like when I read sometimes because like I'm just like too ADHD. Like I'll read it too fast and then not even read it right. What else? This Elite. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing all Halo Infinite because I actually have like Infinite Elites in it. I just have like a whole bunch of different ones. Like, let me try to see if I can change them. Units, where is it? Oh my god, I'm too tired to think. 5 bids, sure. Let's see, which one are you? Just default? Minor. Where's 0? Okay, so there you go. See what I mean? Like, I have, like, work in progress Halo Infinite Elite. I don't know why the fuck his face looks green, but kind of like the same style. I kind of was thinking about doing that so there's like sensitive controls, so that there's different types of enemies. Like, for example, I'm not going to use the reach grunts. That was just in there from earlier. But like I'm gonna probably have like this jackal, and then you got like this one. Even though it's a Halo 5 one, you know, like it doesn't look too bad. Like I kind of like how it looks. You know what I mean? Kind of dig it. You know, like there's certain things that I kind of want to keep from Halo 5. But yeah. Shit, where's my weapon? Weapon, where are you? So 100% be the best Halo 4 mod out there, bro. So confident in what you're creating. I appreciate that. I like I just wish I could be faster, you know. All these boxes are lagging my game. I like how the boxes lag the game, but not like a whole bunch of bipeds. You know, like how does that even make sense? I want that energy sword. Here. I don't know if you saw that energy sword I made though. Dude, this energy sword, oh my god, like, I think this is literally the most proud I've been with creating something. Like, it's just so good looking. Like the edges of it, and then I added the classic Voronoi in the center, and then I added like all the gas and electricity I could freaking come up with. I updated their textures as well. I need to fix his skin. His skin's a little off. But I actually upscaled everything so it's not like so fucking crunched up and blurry. Because you can't really replace some bipeds. Oh, and then I got her. Some of her decals are gone for some reason, but at least everything else looks kind of fine. It's kind of a work in progress. The Infinite Links looks very good. Yeah, I appreciate that. Again, I got other variants. I got all the other, like, Ultra. I got Ultra and, you know, all that crap. Like, if I just type... Actually, let me do that real quick. Biped. Whoa! Sorry. Oh, that's the Reach one. Still have the Reach version in, which, you know, like, I really liked how, like, a lot of it looks. I almost might keep, like, a variant of it being Reach. You know, and then this is a work in progress. The materials need to be baked because I just fucking made them from scratch. I, like, literally used the bitmaps and just, like, came up with what I could, and it does not look as good as it should. Same with, like, what are the other ones? God, I can't even recall, like, all the names of them because they're, like, not the same as they are in the game. Yeah, I appreciate the effects on this. I, like, really try to make it look good. Oh man, and then even stuff like the Infinity, like, you see this thing up here. Like, I added a new Infinity. It's the Halo 5 one, so it's, like, really detailed. You like how the engine's kind of fluctuating back there, and I'm also adding a cut level. So this will be a level right here. So obviously this is just like really basic, but here I'll show you. I like started doing it, but it is freaking very early, and don't judge because I'm probably gonna redo it from scratch now that I know how to make a map. Is it a temp? Where was it? Solo. Okay, 050 Infinity. So the levels go like 04 to nothing to 06, and then you just skip this part where you like come down from the you know, from the Infinity and stuff, and that part would be a good, you know, it's like it's almost like there was supposed to be another Infinity level, so I just like added one, and then I'm gonna make it so you change your armor or have the option to change your armor. I'm not sure if I can make it an option or not, but I want it to be like Halo 3 armor, and then you go to like get your upgraded armor, perhaps. Maybe I might do that. I think maybe. I'm still kind of like figuring that out, because honestly I'm kind of like in love with the armor that I have like set up right now. I hate when I work on something so long that I'm just like, all right, like I don't want to, you know, I just want to just use this for now. Just because it's just like really nice. But I'll load into this level. I'll show you. I haven't showed anyone this really before, except for like random posts on like Halo mods maybe. But like I'll kind of show you give you an idea of what this level will be like. And again, I'm gonna redo it from scratch because I can't believe how much easier it is now from when I started doing this. So this is the bay from the Infinity. It's gonna be double-sided. I'm gonna make that like either another BSP or like maybe, I don't know if I can make it part of the skybox, so that basically you just only go in this area. But what this level will be is you come out of this, I think this door. I'm gonna make it, was it, I already had it planned. There's a door somewhere that kind of led somewhere. I'm gonna make like a hallway like that. There's like that level on Spartan Ops where you're in the Infinity, and you don't, like, hardly anyone played that shit back then, so it's kind of fresh anyways. I'm gonna make it so you kind of go down those hallways and talk to some people or do some stuff, and then that you basically come out here, somewhere over here, I forgot where, it might be this door, and then I'll have you just like kind of walk out, and then it'll give you an objective like to go and walk all the way down here, and then you'll just basically like, there's no collision yet, but you would basically go and like walk all the way down there. So you would kind of come out here, and again, I honestly just need to redo this whole area because the way I was doing it's not smart. And I didn't even know how to make prefabs back then. I was just putting all the objects in the freaking map, like a crazy person. He said, "Oh my god, that looks really nice still. I really hate the infinite textures. They're pretty messed up. I mean, on engine, yeah, some of the infinite textures are kind of weird and like stretched out, and I don't know, some of the detail and stuff too. Let's see, dude, this mod just keeps getting better and better. It looks killer." Yeah, I appreciate it, man. But yeah, so that is what you saw when you saw the Infinity, like that bay. It's like, this is just half of it. So I'm gonna put the skybox on that mission, and I might make it like a little secret like side mission on here where you fly out and kill some bad guys outside the bay. But let me see if I can drop the Infinity and see what it looks like next to this. Let's see. Where am I at again? Browse. Okay, let's see. Objects, vehicles, Infinity. This thing's freaking enormous. If it even spawned. It probably didn't even spawn because it's too small of a map. You have to be in the map. Oh, I know why it didn't spawn. Where's vehicles? Objects. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong way, but oh well. But yeah, what I was gonna do is like take this map and then have a scaled up version of the Infinity that would be like the skybox, so then you would kind of like fly outside of it, you know? It looks like the bay's bigger than the actual bay down here, So I would scale this up until it fits right like and nice around the bay. That would basically that area would be double sided, and then it would be fitting in here, which is what you saw here. This is that bay. Again, it's double sided, so I'll mirror that, and then yeah, you'll basically get your armor, and then maybe a side mission will allow you to fly outside the bay and kill some bad guys and get like a bonus objective or something cool. I don't know, just something to like make the mission not just like, hey, I'm walking through the ship and picking up my armor. But that's basically what it is. It's just basically explaining like why you're gonna have new armor. But again, like, I really love the current armor I had. Like, it's kind of a decent. It's like a older picture, but it kind of showcases it. Is the cut deep enough? Because Cortana said it was not. But yeah, and that way you'll start off with normal Halo 3 Chief and modern kind of graphics, and maybe you get the I don't know if I'll use infinite armor or like the Halo Forward Unto Dawn type version of the armor or something like that, but yep. Glad you liked that, Chris. But yeah, alright. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you so much, Gucci Pasta. Thank you so fucking much. You're the shit. Like, that really does mean a lot, because like that might save me a lot of time. It might allow me to mod and work on this a lot more, and then stream more, because that way I won't have to like go and like Uber around for spare cash. Like, I have money saved up for school, but like that shit's gonna get bled through so fast nowadays. Everything's such a fucking ripoff. And that shit will definitely help. And I'm honestly surprised someone actually tipped already, and it's making me really happy. Even though I'm really tired and it's not really expressing it very well, but it definitely means a lot to me. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I already said this like 98 times, so I'm gonna peace out. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll try to stream soon. I'm moving tomorrow, so this is the last time you'll see this background. And hopefully my internet at the new place doesn't suck, because I hate dealing with that so much. I'll have to get like 2 internets in one house. I'm just kidding. But alright, guys, peace out. Thank you again. Stay motivated, soldier.